One of my favorite sounds in the world is the sound of fajitas searing up on a hot griddle like this Blackstone right here. That, my friends, is the sound of some forthcoming deliciousness. So in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to prep, cook, and enjoy this delicious recipe right in your own backyard. All you need is a few pounds of fajitas. We're using skirt steaks today, but you can also use flat meat for a more tender cut that's just as amazing. Serve these up with some tortillas, with some salsa, and you got yourself a taco night of legendary proportions. So let's get fired up and make some fajitas. Vámonos! Before we get started with the fajitas, we're gonna take our salsa verde, we're gonna put it back in the blender. We're gonna add a whole avocado and make it a salsa de aguacate. It's gonna be creamy, smooth, and delicious. Ooh, yeah, baby. Let's pour it in here, fill that up, and I'm gonna drink the rest. I was just kidding. All right, next up, we're gonna get our veggies ready. So I'm gonna cut this onion in half here, and I'm gonna make some slices. We like lots of onions with our fajitas. Next up is our bell pepper, and about the same thickness as the onion, about a 1/4 inch or so. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but somewhere in that ballpark. This is the fajitas. I have approximately 2 pounds here of skirt steak. This is inside skirt steak. I'm gonna take this fajita strip, and I'm gonna cut it right down the middle. Then I'm gonna cut it with the grain, about every couple of inches or so. Then we're gonna turn the skirt steak, the fajita, against the grain, and we're gonna cut them nice and thin. It allows the meat to be more tender because you're cutting across the fibers. The meat fibers are shorter, so they're easier to chew that way. And what is the traditional flavor for most griddle fajitas? It's salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. All right, we've got 3 burners going on the Blackstone Griddle. I always like to have one of them off on the end here, just kind of like a little warm, safe zone. Put a little bit of oil on here, just a little bit, and let's get these things to sizzle. Ooh, baby. Spread them around a little bit. You get them going. You want a nice hot griddle. This is cooking really fast. It's time to get the onions and the bell peppers on, so let's get those on there. Let's throw a little bit of seasoning on our veggies, a little bit of oil. Get that going right here. There's a lot of water here, so you want to move it around on the griddle. Get it away from the water and let that water evaporate. And that way you can get rid of the moisture a little bit quicker. Actually, a lot of bit quicker. You see how it sizzles over here? It's hot, really hot. So we're going to let that water kind of hang out over here, and it's going to evaporate here pretty quick. Get this stuff flippity flipped over here too. This smells so good. It really smells so good. These fajitas are done. The veggies are about done too. I'm fixing to mix them all together. We don't want to overcook the meat because then it's going to get a little bit tough and a little bit dried out. We just wanted to get it just right. We want our veggies to have a little bit of a crunch in there, so we're good to go. No, 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 no. We're not going to put cheese on here. This dish does not take cheese, friends. You can do whatever you want. I ain't putting no cheese on mine. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, baby. That's good. That's really good. All right, let's get them onto our plate over here. And I'm gonna turn these down to low so we can get our tortillas on here. Look at that. Beautiful, just gorgeous. I have 4 flour tortillas we're gonna warm up here. I just rolled them out about 30 minutes ago in my dreams. All I did was scrape it up a little bit. So we've got a little bit of delicious fun on our tortillas sometimes. That's okay with me. They look fabulous, and I know they're gonna taste fabulous. I'm gonna get me one of these tortillas, get me some fajitas onto my tortilla. I wanna get a little bit of these sauteed onions in here too. That's just pure deliciousness. But the star of the dish is the fajitas. So we're gonna get a little extra fajitas on there. That looks good to me. I'm glad I always get to be the first one to try everything. Let's get some avocado salsa on here. Take a big old bite. Thank you for watching, and cheers to you. Oh man, this is so delicious, super good. This is a fantastic taco. Friends, keep the smoke light and make it work. These fajitas are delicious. Vámonos. Yum, yum, yum. Boom.